Anyways, here's new track race. Finish the track in first place to win.
Challenge initiated. Complete the laps to win.
Yeah.
This challenge, you need to finish first place.
Yes, game, I know. Alright, it's Finn back there. I'm pretty sure Finn McMissile actually has a paint job in this game, similar to all of the playable characters. So that might also suggest that Finn McMissile was supposed to be a playable character at one point, but just wasn't for whatever reason. I wonder if, like, concept for, like, the figure design of Finn McMissile exists somewhere. Now, that would be an interesting find. I know plenty of concept art exists for this game on the internet and stuff, and I'm pretty sure some even for, like, the figure designs of characters. I don't know if there is one for Finn McMissile in particular. Although it wouldn't make a lot of sense if there was, because, you know, I'm pretty sure the Finn McMissile toys based on Cars 2 did so well. I'm pretty sure there's even a toy they made, or like a die cast they made, of Finn McMissile in his like watercraft form, seen at the beginning of Cars 2. I remember seeing it at the store, and I think I'm pretty sure I kind of laughed a little when I saw that they had to make it clear that it did not float. Because, you know, him being a... Because, you know, he kind of floated on water in the movie. Unfortunately, the toy does not float on water. I'm sure I wouldn't have cared. I would have submerged him in water anyway. I know I did for a lot of those toys. I would just submerge them in water for whatever reason, because I guess I thought it was fun. Did they ever make die-casts based on the Cars spin-off planes? I know it's a weird question to ask, but like the first movie came out around the same time as this game, so like, I guess I have a reason for bringing it up. I do remember it was advertised around the same time as this game. So like when I went to Disney World around August 2013 when this game first came out. So I would see a ton of advertising for this game, along with the movie Planes. Pretty sure I even had like a pin that advertised the movie. I remember all the advertisements they would have, seeing them all the time on TV, of like, they would have different TV spots, I think, of like the different characters. I still remember the one for the character El Chupacabra they would play over and over again, which is like a Mexican plane. And I guess that was the character that stuck out to me the most, because he was similar to Francesco from Cars 2. In fact, they look uncannily similar. I guess it's because they have the same like color palette, because of how similar the color palettes of the Mexico and Italy flags are. So like, I guess it makes sense in that regard. But still, it is kind of weird. I'm pretty sure they're also like pretty much the same character, like personality-wise too, so that didn't help. Dang it, I'm starting to miss playing as Francesco. I'm spouting the same 3 lines over and over again. It was annoying, but it was kind of fun. To hear him say stupid stuff like, "If you want the photo of me, you'll need it to high definition." Stupid stuff like that. It was funny, okay? It still is. But anyways, yeah. I do remember having all the planes advertising shoved in my face. I still remember its exact release date, August 9th. I still remember that because of all the press they had for the film. It's funny because the movie was originally supposed to be a direct-to-video film, but then friggin' John Lasseter saw it and was like, hey, this CG looks pretty good. Let's put this in theaters. Which, yeah, I'm pretty sure no one saw it in theaters and most people hated it. So yeah, that did not help. Not even I saw it in theaters. But I guess I knew better by that point. That was 2013. I had seen Cars 2 and
Great finish.
knew that, maybe the Cars franchise isn't as good as I once thought.
Fantastic.
Aside from the first movie.
Complete the laps to win. To complete this challenge, you need to finish in first place.
I have seen Planes, though. I think I might have watched it at like a friend's house or something, or maybe even like a TV airing or something. Yeah, it's not good. Don't watch it. Unless you're curious. It's a pretty crappy film that's just... it's just a poor man's Cars. That's all it is. I didn't even know any of the toys for it. That lets you know that I didn't care. In fact, I think, yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I cared that much. There was a Planes video game, I'm pretty sure, that even got a Wii version in 2013, similar to this game. And I think I've even read somewhere that, like, the game was originally developed for Wii and was ported to other platforms like Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, which is really weird because it came out in 2013. Like, the Wii U was already out by that time, you know? I wonder if they would have released the game even if the game was a, or not the game, the film was a direct-to-video film. Probably, because, trying to think if there are tie-in video games to any of the other, like, direct-to-video films that Disney put out. Under the studio, Disney Toon Studios. I'm pretty sure there might have been a couple games based on some of their direct-to-video sequels. Like, I think on, like, the Sony PlayStation and stuff like that. So I guess that's how they can get away with it. They have tie-in video games to low-budget movies that are low-budget on their own and are developed for systems super late into their lifespan. Like, I'm pretty sure there were some... There were some video games based after the direct-to-video, Disney direct-to-video sequels on the Sony PlayStation pretty late into its lifespan, like I think around 2001 or 2002. I think there was even one that came out in 2003. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. That's probably how they did it for Planes as well. They just developed it for a less powerful system with the Wii.
Over already? I didn't even break a sweat.
Oh my god, we are now level 7 with Crystal Lightning McQueen. It's kind of insane. Oh my god, we only have 4 more left. Progress, boys, progress. I should probably switch characters. How about good old Mater, which we are only at level 3 with. Now, where is Mater's challenge? I think I was asking this before. It's right here. Okay.
Ready to play?
Secret Agent Mater. Perform tricks as Mater to achieve the points minimum before the time runs out. Okay, it's just another trick challenge. Okay. Interesting title they gave it. Oh shoot, 420. Alright. I guess I could talk about the fact that Mater in this game is actually voiced by Larry the Cable Guy, as he is in the movie. And most tie-in material, he's usually always voiced by Larry the Cable Guy. I think there's only a few instances where he isn't. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a Cars 3 video game. Yeah, did you know that? Where Mater actually is not voiced by Larry the Cable Guy. I know, it's crazy. They got some other guy to do it, and it's pretty glaring. And at least they got him in this game, so all's well. But yeah, I can't imagine Larry the Cable Guy is that difficult to get for a project like this. I mean, think about all the low-budget sequels to comedy films that he's been in. I mean, this guy was in The Tooth Fairy 2 when they got The Rock for the original. So, like, that lets you know. I'm pretty sure he was also in Jingle All the Way 2 when they got Arnold Schwarzenegger for the original. So yeah, that lets you know the kind of projects that Larry the Cable Guy is usually involved in. He's also in, like, commercials for stuff like, I think, what, Prilosec? I remember the YouTube duo, the Game Grumps, made a joke about that, about him advertising Prilosec. Consume Prilosec! Oh yeah, interesting fact about Mater's design is that you may notice his license plate reads A113, which is, you know, a little Easter egg that Pixar would throw into most of their films, which is a reference to a room, like the room number in Cal Arts where a bunch of veteran animators would meet up, or a bunch of veteran animators would meet each other. I'm pretty sure that was the room number where, like, people like Brad Bird and Tim Burton were in Cal Arts. It's pretty cool, which is why there's a bunch of non-Pixar projects that would reference it, including a bunch of projects Brad Bird had been involved in. Like, I'm pretty sure A113 would be referenced in a couple of Simpsons episodes that Brad Bird would be involved in. Like, in an episode where Krusty the Clown gets arrested, his prisoner number is A113, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, interesting that they actually, you know, kept the Easter egg of Mater's license plate being A113 in this game. Even on the physical figure. So, you know, there's a physical Pixar Easter egg in Disney Infinity. Actually, technically there's two of them, but I'll get to that later. Because, excuse me, if you don't know, a lot of Pixar films throw in A113, like, it's in Toy Story. It has the license plate for the car Andy's mom drives. Alright, that's that challenge. Alright, just 4 more, which I'll be right back to do these. Invitational reverse battle race. Here we go. Use Chrome gadgets to defeat the other racers. As we slowly float towards the ground. My God. Alright, what more is there to talk about? Although I actually do remember one thing that I didn't talk about before, and that is the Cars McDonald's Happy Meal toys. I actually had a couple of them, which I don't know if all of the Cars movies had Happy Meal tie-ins. I'm gonna assume that they all did, Because most animated movies did. Most just movies in general did. Or at least a lot of, like, you know, blockbuster films had McDonald's Happy Meal tie-ins, and Cars is no exception. Ooh, this track's different. We could take a different path here. Cool. Alright, anyways. I believe I only really had the Happy Meal toys based on the original film, of course. And I'm pretty sure I had the ones for Lightning McQueen and I think Luigi, because there were 8 of them released. I believe there was Lightning McQueen, Mater, Sally, Doc Hudson, Flo, Ramon, Luigi, and I think Fillmore. There were those 8. I know I had Luigi, and I'm pretty sure I had Lightning McQueen as well. But yeah, they were another interesting toy that tied in with Cars. I recently found... Holy crap. Anyways, I recently found a lot of the old Cars die-casts I had as a kid, or at least the ones that I actually took out of their boxes. Because I just had them in, like, a bin somewhere in my house. And, yeah, they definitely have aged to where, like, a lot of their, I guess you could say the paint on them, I guess you could say, I don't really know what it is. But a lot of it is just kind of wore off pretty much, to where you'll see the metal behind it. So yeah. They've definitely seen better days. Some of them are in better condition than others, like, one of them was just a normal, standard Lightning McQueen. That one's in pretty rough shape now. I also had a Dynaco. Like, I might have talked about this before, the exact ones I had, but I did have ones, or yeah, I do still. I still have them in a bin somewhere. The Dynaco Lightning McQueen one I have, it's in better shape. But yeah. I'm still wondering if I should open the boxes to the sealed Cars diecast. Probably not. I might either sell them or display them somewhere. Or neither, and just keep them in the box that they're in. That would be funny. Alright, the power disc hasn't activated yet. Interesting. Uh-oh. Hey, at least I know these power discs work. Because, I bought Merlin's Summon used. And so, it seems to be working just fine. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I've used it before anyway, so I would have already known that regardless. I believe this race is almost over. Yep, finish line's right here. Oh my god, 4.5 minutes! Dear God, we still have to do that again. Yeah, that was just easy difficulty. We still have to do medium and hard. My God. Yeah, while researching about the Cars Happy Meal toys, I found out that even the recent Disney Plus show, or at least recent as of the time of recording this, the Disney Plus series, Cars on the Road, even that had a Happy Meal tie-in when that came out, which I think was just 2022, I want to say? It might have been 2000... I think it was 22. Either that or early 2023. But yeah, around that time. So, of course, I don't keep up with the fast food toy industry, so seeing some for such a recent property is just kind of mind-boggling to someone like me. Because I always associated Happy Meal toys with just the ones that came out during my childhood. The ones in like the late 2000s, early 2010s. Stuff like the Kung Fu Panda movies or freaking Monsters vs. Aliens. Or, uh-oh. Great. What else? I don't remember. But anyways, I also do remember all the oh yeah, I did also have like the Happy Meal toys for Shrek Forever After. That was what, 2010, so like yeah, the time lines up. One thing I remember, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but on the bottom of the Happy Meal boxes, because I believe the Happy Meal toys, I don't know how often they're swapped out, if it's like every month or every few months, but I do know that the next tie-ins for Happy Meal toys are revealed on the bottom of the box, like the Happy Meal box. I always thought that was so cool. So I was like, I guess because at this time I didn't really keep up with like the news and stuff on the internet, or just like, I guess pop culture news is what it would fall under. So like, it was kind of be the first time I would realize like, whoa, that's getting Happy Meal toys, or whoa, that movie or show exists. Or sometimes even video games. Like I'm pretty sure they even had like, later on they had Skylanders Happy Meal toys, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, I definitely remember that each kind of like line of Happy Meal toys would get their own unique packaging. What I mean by that is like they would change the art on the Happy Meal box sometimes to coincide with a specific movie or show. And I do know they did do that with Cars on the Road, from what I've seen. I wonder if anyone's like, I've probably talked about this on this channel, honestly. But I wonder if anyone's like preserved all of the different Happy Meal boxes. Because I'm pretty sure some of them are like really unique. Like, I think there was an entirely yellow box to coincide with a B movie, which I did have some of the toys for that. And that reminds me about the Cars Happy Meal toys themselves. Because a lot of them were pretty much just like, you know, cheap wind-up toys. I mean, they were all cheap, to be fair. But they were just like wind-up toys, you know? And I think they even had like pullback motors, to where you would pull them back and they would kind of go forward on their own. I'm pretty sure in a previous video I tried thinking like, what is it called? What is that functionality called of the pulling them back, and then boom, they spring forward. It's called a pullback motor. Past me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, there we go. That didn't take as long.
Great finish.
Alright.
Fantastic.
Let's do it on hard now.
Complete the laps to win. To complete this challenge, you need to finish in first place.
It's kind of funny that I mentioned the, the friend I had before that we would both kind of play these Toys to Life games. He was more into Skylanders than I was. He was kind of into all three of the Toys to Life franchises, where I was only into the licensed ones, because I guess the Disney characters in this were enough to draw me into it. Because I was like, oh my god, I know who Woody and Buzz are. They're in this game? Shoot, I guess I gotta buy it. You know, because with Skylanders, I had to familiarize myself with new characters and stuff. And I guess same goes for LEGO Dimensions, because I was a big LEGO fan beforehand, so that kind of helped me ease myself into that. Not helped by, you know, the variety of franchises featured in it was enough to draw me in. I mean, it was a game with Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, freaking The Simpsons, and like the A-Team and Knight Rider, friggin' Harry Potter and Mission Impossible, all in one game. Like, just me mentioning that, you know, makes the game sound friggin' insane, which it kind of was. But at the same time, it's like, I think it kind of hindered, the Toys to Life part kind of hindered the experience. Because, like, of course, to 100% the game, you had to spend loads of money. And I'm sure only a few would argue that it was worth it. Me being one of them. Because, yeah, it was expensive, but you got, like, the ultimate LEGO experience. Well, debatably. But anyways, as I was saying about my friend is that his family would, I guess, go to McDonald's like longer than my family did, because like I think my sister and I got fed up with McDonald's way sooner than they did, I guess. So like whenever I would go over there, sometimes we would go out to eat at places like McDonald's and still get Happy Meal toys and stuff, or just get Happy Meals in general. It might have been around like 2013 or 14, perhaps. I think after that it was just indirectly getting Happy Meal toys from like wherever, either people giving them to me or like getting them as like prizes from teachers or whatever. Keep in mind I was still in elementary school at this time, so like take that as you will. That was how I got my hands on some of the Lego Movie Happy Meal items, which I actually think were kind of cool, you know? Because they weren't really toys at all. They were just like cups. They were holographic cups that were themed around different Lego Movie characters. Like, now that's something I could actually see, like, adults, not really adults, but, like, I guess older fans of the Lego Movie, I could see, like, them collecting them because, you know, they have actual uses, you know, you could put your drink in them. It's like, wow, I'm drinking some frickin' whatever. It could be soda. It could be frickin' alcohol for all I care. In a frickin' like metal beard cup. Like, that's crazy. I actually did get some of the Lego Movie items. I think I got the cups themed after Wild Style and Metal Beard. And I think were there 8 of them? There might have been 8. So I think there was Emmett, Wild Style, Metal Beard, Unikitty, Vitruvius. That's 5. There might have been a Batman themed one actually. Maybe it was just 6. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I wonder how much they go for online, because I wouldn't mind owning them, honestly. You know, when I'm asked to bring out the fine china, you know I gotta bring out the frickin' Lego Movie cups. Or I don't know. If me and the boys play like a drinking game, gotta bring out the Lego Movie cups, baby. Store our drinks in that. I mean, of course I know they're not really shot glasses, but like, screw it, they might as well be, you know? a weird thing to say. Whatever. I'm getting a little off track. But I think even before I stopped going to McDonald's, I would indirectly get Happy Meal toys from places. Like, usually, a lot of my elementary school teachers would have, like, these quote-unquote treasure bins that would just be filled with toys, you know, to give out to students or doing whatever. A lot of them would be filled with fast food toys, whether it be McDonald's or Burger King, because Burger King would have a lot of them. Although I want to say Burger King had the DreamWorks license before McDonald's did. Because, like, I think Burger King had toys for a lot of their older films, like Shrek 2, and I think even Shark Tale. I know. Say what you want about that movie, but, like, never mind. I do remember owning some of the toys that Burger King released alongside the Simpsons movie. Which, yeah, isn't that interesting? They released toys alongside a PG-13 movie. Interesting. I mean, I know there's been plenty of fast food toys that were themed after PG-13 movies. I mean, I'm pretty sure there were Happy Meal toys themed after, it might have been Burger King, actually, now that I think about it. Themed after Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I actually remember seeing the commercial for that. I don't really know how to describe it, but I do distinctly remember seeing a fast food toy themed commercial for Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Or as my sister called it back then, the one with the diamond skeleton. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah! The reason why I mentioned that is because, yeah, one of the ones I would get from school was some of the Simpsons movie toys. I'm pretty sure I also got toys based after Spider-Man 3, whenever that movie came out. Because I remember having a fast food toy of, like, Sandman. So isn't that interesting? That might have also been Burger King, now that I think about it. I think Burger King would always go for the more, like, I guess mature themes, if you could call it that. But, like, I guess they would pull a lot more risks when it comes to fast food toy licenses. Not always, but, like, I guess more frequently than McDonald's. Definitely remember the fast food toy commercials as much as I do the actual toys themselves. Like, oh shoot, we still have two more.
Level it up a bit. Awesome. Challenge initiated.
I thought we were done.
Complete the laps.
God, I wish.
Complete this challenge
Anyways.
to finish in first place.
Yeah, I used to often, like, well, I guess I still do, search, like, you know, nostalgic commercial compilations on YouTube of, like, a whole bunch of commercials that they would play on, like, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, all those networks. And, like, quite a few of them would be fast food commercials in general, that would sometimes coincide with specific properties. I distinctly remember the one they had for the Incredibles, because that film had McDonald's toys. Because it seemed like for a lot of the CG animated films, they would, like, insert some of their characters into, like, a McDonald's restaurant, like the one with the Incredibles. Like, I'm pretty sure it featured, like, Dash and Violet from the movie. And probably the funniest example I can remember is their tie-in with Chicken Little, the Disney film, which that kind of speaks for itself, you know? Because of one of the Happy Meal menu options being Chicken McNuggets. Yeah, that kind of speaks for itself, you know? A very questionable decision for McDonald's there. To sell chicken nuggets by advertising it alongside a movie starring a chicken. It makes perfect sense. And I'm pretty sure within the commercial, it had to do with, like, I think Chicken Little's, I think that's his name in the movie, right? Zach Braff's character, Chicken Little. Yeah, freaking Zach Braff was in that movie. Can you believe that? Anyways. It had to do with, like, his friends calling him on the other side of the street to, like, hey, Chicken Little, check out this McDonald's stuff. And of course, I'm pretty sure they make, like a why did chicken cross the road joke out of it or something. And I'm pretty sure they were eating Chicken McNuggets. So pretty much telling them, like, hey, Chicken Little, we're eating your friends. How dark is that? Seems like I'm never able to make that turn. Wow. Okay. I don't know why it took so long to, you know, consider it out of bounds. Uh-oh, they're right behind me. Not this time, lightning! I'm not sure if this circular power disc combo actually like tell me when the turbo will be longer, or if it's the case for all turbos in general. Because I think the Merlin Summons pickup radius bonus might actually just be a permanent thing. It's not just like a temporary thing that recharges. So maybe that's the case for the turbos as well. I'm kind of noticing a difference. Not a very big difference, but still a difference with the turbos. I'll have to test it later on. Because this is something I gotta know. What else was there? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they had 2 different fast food toy lines based on Shrek Forever After on its own. Maybe either that or like multiple different restaurants had tie-ins to it. I don't remember, but I do know there were 2 different toy lines for it. One was just like, you know, generic toys based after the movie, like a bunch of like different figures of different characters. I remember having one of Gingy from the movie, the gingerbread man character. And there was also a line of a bunch of Shrek Forever After themed watches. They even had separate commercials, I'm pretty sure. I think I might have owned some of them, actually. But yeah, they were just like digital watches that were themed after Shrek. Isn't that cool? Can already imagine the homies, you know, being out in the wild, freaking wanting to know what time it is. Like, hey, dude, what time is it? And the other dude's like, all right, hold on, I gotta get my Shrek watch out, you know? Crazy stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I might have just had the Shrek one in general. It's pretty cool. Shoot, I'm trying to remember what those commercials were. I think it was just like a family having like a family picnic or something, eating frickin' McDonald's. Yeah, isn't that disgusting? But and like some Shrek characters showing up, I think, and entering the real world. Whoa. Which I think is something that I was fascinated by as a kid. I was like, pretty sure I would daydream about like, man, what if these, fictional characters would enter our world? Wouldn't that be cool? But yeah, either that or like, wow, I can only imagine entering their world. I'm sure my first watch of the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit I would have been thrilled by, because that has to do with the cartoon world and the real world kind of becoming one. I'm sure I would have. Actually, I think I did love that as a kid, because I actually watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit pretty often as a kid. Funnily enough, despite that film not being the most family-friendly movie out there, despite it having a PG rating, but it was 1988 PG, okay? Especially the original theatrical and Laserdisc versions, or then I think the VHS version as well, which has a certain frame with, if you know, you know. But I'll just say right now, it has to do with Jessica, okay? Again, if you know, you know. It was edited out of later versions of the film. But, yeah, apparently someone drew it. Someone went out of their way to draw it. And thought nobody would notice. Unbelievable. Yeah, pretty sure there was also of course, I actually do remember what the... Oh my god, did my freaking headphones die again? My god. Are you kidding me? It's like the worst battery life in existence. I should probably just get new headphones at this point, because I cannot freaking stand the battery life. Either that or like plug it in directly to my computer or something. That actually might work. Hold on. How well will that work? Yeah. This cord is probably long enough. Yeah. My apologies. That's it for that race. There's only 2 more left. Holy crap. We're approaching the home stretch, boys. This is it.